The offense is led by the one player that many believe can turn the entire fortunes of the franchise around, quarterback Derek Carr. The Seahawks with a nickel look here on defense. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete. Amari Cooper caught a ton of passes at Alabama and was the first wide receiver taken in the 2015 draft.
He's ready to come in and play right away in the NFL. He's smooth. He knows how to run routes, and he was the man in Alabama, and that's what you want in your #1 receiver.
One player to watch at linebacker today. He'll be in on many tackles. Bobby Wagner.
He was drafted because he had great speed in college, and that speed you see in the NFL. He is a tackling machine and a great linebacker.
Carr's going to take it from the gun. Michael Crabtree with the catch.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebacker's inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Carr comes out in the pistol. Murray's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The Raiders now move the chains.
Murray is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
1st and 10. Gonna try and scramble now. And that's Chancellor, who almost came away with a pick. Second down and 10.
Well, but it's 3rd and long early in the game. As a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful of this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
3rd down now. Murray's handed the football. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Raiders lined up for the field goal. The field goal attempt is good. It's good. That field goal gives them a leg up here midway through the 1st quarter.
Makes you feel really good about what you did during the week here. Anytime you can get points on the board early in a football game, it makes you think all that practice was working.
And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. Wilson's heading on to the field. He'll be leading the Seahawks today. The Seahawks go with 2 tight ends on this play. Lynch is taking the handoff. The winning touchdown in overtime in the NFC title game in January of 2015. Jermaine Kearse.
Well, he showed everybody that he has toughness. He can run routes. He's got good size. That's everything you want in a wide receiver.
Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction. He is one of the great young talents on defense in the entire league. Linebacker, Khalil Mack.
Well, let's see. Oh, his level of competition in college. Did we just smash that little phrase and get rid of it? Because Khalil Mack, man, he got it done in the NFL.
Oh, and almost picked off that time. The offense stopped midway through the first, and they'll now turn to their defense.
Yeah, Jim, they're going to turn to the defense. Here we got a low-scoring game, and what they have to do is go out there on the field, find a way to stop the other offense from scoring some points.
He's got a chance for a return. Gains 15.
The Raiders love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Raiders put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on third.
And intercepted. They bring him to the turf. Midway in the first, and they've given their offense a great opportunity to climb right back into the game.
Yeah, what a job by the defense. They were very aggressive in their play out there. They were hustling, and when you do those two things, it leads to something good, and they got the pick.
And they get the sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Going for the deep ball. This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down. They went for the home run ball there, Phil, but just could not make the play.
Yeah, you want to do this. You always want to throw the football deep at least 4 or 5 times a game because you want to make the defensive backs uncomfortable. If you let them get comfortable, they'll start jumping those short ones. These guys won't do that anymore now.
And they sack the quarterback, and that's a quick series of 3 and out. This defense is unbending on third down at the start of this game, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, they've been good on the defensive side. I can't say much for the offense that's going against them, though. No imagination, just running ordinary plays. They deserve to be stopped.
Wants to give it a go here. The offense now will try to take advantage of that big punt return that has them poised to go in for a score. The Seahawks defense buckled down the last time and got the takeaway on the interception.
Yeah, give the players some credit, but also give the coaching staff a lot of credit. They were calling aggressive defenses, and when you keep being aggressive on the defensive side, sooner or later you're going to get that turnover. Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Raiders from the 27. Twist away from the hip. Gains 17.
Murray's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down and 10. He'll get it again. That's Wagner making the stop.
Murray's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Double tight end formation. Second down and 8. He pulls it down somehow. That's reception number 2 for him. The Raiders use a timeout here. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Takes it from the gun. Carr's unable to connect that time.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Second and 10. Murray's going to take the handoff now. He's tackled right at the 36. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. This is third down. The quarter is about to end. One more play first. They'll run it off the toss. It's wide open. Murray's tackled down at the 22. Back here in the second quarter, defense ruled the first. And what are we going to see here, you think, in the second quarter, Phil?
Well, I think the first thing they got to do, Jim, is just believe in what they did all week long preparing for the game. All the practices, all the film sessions, and just know sometimes it takes more than one quarter to get the answer. So stay with your game plan and see if you can find a way to make it work.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Carr's got it in the gun. Amari Cooper has the catch.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
The Seahawks lined up in the nickel. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Power surge for 6. Touchdown. Just underway here in the second, and it looks like they're going to stay aggressive in this quarter if that touchdown is any indication.
Hard to believe it. Here we are early in the second, and we already got a lead. It just got increased. I give the offense credit, but somewhere along the line, the defense of the opponents has to step up and just be tougher.
Thomas has got a chance for a return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
That's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
The Seahawks have it at the 29. Wilson with the give. Lynch is tackled down at the 32.
Lynch is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
3rd and 6 coming up. The Seahawks line up, split backfield. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. The Seahawks get a first down. That's his first reception today.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Lynch is in the backfield. First down at the 39. Finds Graham. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
The Seahawks have it at the 44, trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
From the gun, Russell Wilson ready for the snap. Now 1st and 10. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. Woodson's the one who is down and will step aside for just a moment. The Raiders defense now is going to go nickel. The Seahawks have it at the 44. McGill's there to make the stop. First and 10. And they deck the quarterback.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks have it at the 39. The defense gets another sack.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack. Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game. This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
Touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Raiders have dominated on the ground today. Murray's been hurting this defense with some huge runs.
Yeah, the offensive line, what a job they're doing. Good blocking up front, and he is making the right read every time, going exactly where the running back should go.
Carr's back in shotgun formation. And Sherman nearly had the pick. The Raiders are up right now, but you have to think they'll want to see more out of the passing game moving forward. Carr's probably feeling like he needs to start moving forward with a little bit more accuracy, partner.
Well, he absolutely does. There's no doubt about it. You watch it, the quarterback, I'd like to see him a little sharper, but he could get some help from his wide receivers. Get a little more separation between you and the defensive back and make it easier on the quarterback.
3rd and 4. Carr's running away from the pressure. Pulls it in. The Raiders with no timeouts left, coming to the line at the 40-yard line. This play set up by the long gainer. Bennett's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Seahawks defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. That's a ball that should have been caught. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks have struggled in pass protection. Wilson's tried to drop back and make plays, but he's been under pressure all game long.
Oh, boy, watching a quarterback in a day like today, I'm glad I'm up in the booth because that is some beating he is taking, but he's hanging in there tough.
Here we go, the first snap of the second half. Ball is out. Makes contact with the down player, and that's where the play comes to an end. That fumble recovery puts this offense in perfect position to put this game away early in the 4th.
No excuses now for the offense. You've got this football in perfect position, just like you said. Take advantage of it and get this game in hand. Raiders are trying to go down the field that time with the throw, but nobody's open. They throw it short, doesn't fool the defense, and they get very few yards.
2nd and 8 to Crabtree. Breaks the plane, and he's got the touchdown. We're early in the 3rd, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job coming out at halftime and just finding a way to score. Put more points on the board and pull away from your opponent. That is good halftime adjustments.
Thomas got it. And the tackle is made right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders have played some amazing opportunistic defense so far in this game. They've been physically dominant, looking virtually impenetrable, and still pitching a shutout.
You said it. They have been awesome on the defensive side, dominating physically, just doing everything they want and hustling to the football. When you do all these things, that's why you've given up no points. The Seahawks have been awesome today on first down. That time, it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
The Seahawks take it from the 33.
The Raiders guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
The Seahawks from the 32. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch.
Lynch is looking for a place to run the football that time to pick up the third down and short, but nowhere to go. Offensive line gets dominated. Now it's fourth down.
Moore's met at the 16.
Well, that's nothing but just that's just luck. That's all you can say. You're the return team. They fumble the football. It bounces out, and they get it back. They lucky there.
A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get in all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
The Raiders have really not looked great passing the football, but you wouldn't be able to tell it looking at the scoreboard. Carr's been silenced, but the rest of the team has rallied.
Well, believe it or not, sometimes an offensive coordinator, they have to keep it away from the quarterback. And what I mean by that, don't put the game in his hands. Keep running it, and if you do let him throw it, make sure it's an easy throw. When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
3rd and 5. Murray's got it on the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Raiders will go for it here on 4th down and a short yardage situation. The Raiders break huddle and show a jumbo look. It's Earl Thomas who makes the tackle. The Seahawks defense desperately wanted that stop, but now they'll have to stay on the field.
Sometimes you got to guess right on the defensive side, and that time the defense did not guess the right way. They're in the wrong defense, and they gave up that 4th down attempt.
Rod Streeter has the reception.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that 1st down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those 1st downs.
1st down here after the completion. Carr's going to take off with it, but it's incomplete.
Really good job that time by the quarterback. Nice. Get out of the pocket. Find some extra time to throw it, but look at the receivers. Well, look at the defenders all over the receivers down the field. There was nowhere to throw it.
Murray's going to secure the handle. Tackle made by Bennett that time.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
3rd and 8. Carr's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. 3rd catch today so far.
Carr's just able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
The Raiders have it at the 39. And there's only yards to be found right there. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
From the gun. It's intercepted. Phil, right before the fourth quarter, now the defense gets the football back for this team that has struggled to do anything offensively and has been shut out so far.
Yeah, good job by the defense. I like the way they are playing, and really that momentum I expect it to carry over now to the offensive side. So clear your mind, go out there, be aggressive, and make it happen.
And that's a gain of 10. Welcome back. We've got a blowout in the making. The Raiders defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Here is the first snap of the final quarter.
Raiders defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Loss of a couple that time. Second down and 12. They go screen with Lynch. Woodson's the one who made the big stop.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The Seahawks lined up. Bunch formation. Third and forever. It's Matthews on the receiving end. He's in the clear. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown.
What a terrible job by the defense. That time, nobody even covers the receiver. He is wide open down the field, and hey, nice job by the quarterback going through his progression. He finds the open guy and gets a touchdown pass.
Wilson's going to have a tough time upstaging what he did on that scoring drive, passing for over 80 yards against a defense that had no answers for him. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up.
Carnes on the move. Leaps in the air and has it. First down at the 45. And that's Thomas who almost had the pick.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot and the throw goes incomplete.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. Murray's marked down after a gain of 4. Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing. What a good change of pace to watch the game evolve around a running back. And, man, this guy is taking advantage of those opportunities.
Third down and 6. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up. The Seahawks are behind right now. You see the numbers are giving up a lot of yardage on the ground, and it stands out because it's so out of character for this unit.
The tempo of this game is being set by the offensive side. The way they are running, they got all the situations in their favor, and the defense can't get them in those obvious passing situations. Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Cards on the move. Oakland, touchdown. That touchdown, Phil, halfway through the fourth quarter, may have been the one that locked it up.
Jim, it's been a wonderful day by the offense, and on the other side, the defense, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say except that they were just terrible. They never had any answers. They didn't change their strategy. So the coaches, they got to be disappointed in their decisions, and the players, their effort was just awful.
And a run back of about 17. The Raiders' secondary could not stop the pass on the last series.
Well, they were just too timid. They were giving up too much room, making some of the throws too easy for the quarterback. Man, you got to man up, get up there tight, and cover these guys closely.
First down at the 33. Jumps up and hauls it in. McGill's in on the tackle. That receiver, Phil, is a quarterback's dream. Going high in the air on a high throw and getting the reception.
Oh, man, do quarterbacks love that? They throw it and think, oh, my gosh, that's bad. They're ready to chase the defender down with an interception. But no, the wide receiver goes up and just makes an awesome catch.
The Seahawks have it at the 39. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
You got to learn to make adjustments during the game. And this quarterback's going to have to learn to get rid of the football, getting sacked way too much, too many hits. Get rid of the football faster.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. Just 2 minutes left in this one. We're back now for the end of the fourth quarter. The Seahawks come out with a split backfield. The Seahawks take it from the 33. They're set to punt it away now. Looking to make a difference. Tackled at the 29-yard line. That return's good for about 11. The Raiders have been able to count on the passing game after a rough start. Cards found his rhythm, and that offense looks so much sharper right now, Phil.
Well, look, he's a good quarterback. He knows if he just hangs in there, sooner or later things are going to turn around. He hung in there, he was tough, and now it's going his way. When you can't hit the quarterback and put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
The Raiders snap it at the 41. Murray's tackled down after a gain of 2. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
The Raiders take it from the 43. Still not taken down. Murray's marked down at the 47. The Raiders have really been able to run the ball today. That's been a huge reason why they lead. Murray's been brilliant, and he's shown no reason to stop giving him the football.
Well, when it's working well, don't stop. The running game is hot. The offensive linemen feel the power. They love it. Just keep running right at it.
Firing it way down the field. A receiver is there, and he has the ball deep down the field.
Well, it's a big game by the offense, and that's what this league is about. We talk about so many things. Oh, play good defense, don't turn it over, but it's about big plays. You got to take chances down the field. The quarterback was willing to do it that time, and he made it happen.
The Raiders are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The Raiders take it from the 23. Met by Thomas. That timeout by the offense.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
The Raiders need to get to the 11 to pick up a first down. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Phil, that's a field goal that all but clinches it.
Yeah, it did, Jim. And listen, it's been an exciting day and a good day for the offense. And how appropriate that field goal drive. It just gave them the victory.
And as he's taken down, the Oakland Raiders have won the Super Bowl.
Oh, we won the Super Bowl.
Getting back to Oakland.
We have one Super Bowl time.
Remarkable season. And
Long time since they've been Super Bowl, 2002.
You're right, Jim. A remarkable season.
They won, nice. Following back and won, nice, right?
You will go home and you will dream about this for the next 5 months.
See what happens at the end here. Let's see, show. Let's have it. Let's see it. And now let's start the week and we go next week. We haven't lost the game. It's happiness right there. It's good team building. Nice. Right. See you later.